this is my declutter finale. So this is part 5, and this is all of my makeup palettes. So let's just jump right in. Alright, so this is everything. I did stack on top, so let's just start with the small stuff. This is the L'Oreal Color Riche Pocket Palette in French Biscuit. So it's a quad, and I really like the formula of these and the shades. The only one I'm a little iffy about is this one, but I really like the other 3. So this I am going to keep. Then I have the Physicians Formula, what is this called? Shimmer Strips in Bronze Nude. And the colors are gorgeous, but I'm just not a big fan of the formula. It's like it's like too soft and powdery at the same time, and there's tons of fallout. So I'm gonna pass this along. And then I have my Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Quad in Plum, and the formula on these is wonderful. I just haven't used this off. I need to pull this out and use this more because I do really like it, and I am gonna keep it. So there's that. Now, since this is on top, this is from Benefit. It's How to Look the Best at Everything in Light. So it comes with the Professional Primer, the Hello Flawless Foundation, the Boing Concealer, and then it's their foundation powder, I forgot what it's called, and a brush. And I just don't find myself using this. The only thing I think I may have used the concealer once or just swatched it. Have not opened the primer, but I've used it before. I'm not a big fan. I've used the foundation maybe twice, and it's like okay. And I think I maybe used the powder once. So this I am gonna find a new home for. Even though it's such cute packaging, I'm not gonna just keep it for the packaging. So this, I'm gonna find someone who will give it some love. This is from Maybelline. It's the Master Contour Kit in Light to Medium. This is awesome. This I like traveling with, and if I need to be very minimal, I won't even take eyeshadow because I can use these two as my crease color and my highlight. So if you haven't tried this already and you're on a budget, it's really pretty. I don't know if you can see it, but I like it. So I'm definitely keeping that. Mine's a little messy right now. Okay. And then I have, this is fairly new. This is from Lorac. It's the Getaway palette, so it's eye and cheek. This is really pretty, and I've only used it once so far, so I'm definitely keeping it. Gorgeous highlight. Not sure about the bronzer. Love the blushes and the eyeshadows. So that is staying. Then I have, let's pull this, my Makeup Revolution Ultra Blush Palette in Hot Spice. This, I just don't find myself using much. They're pretty colors and all, but I'm gonna pass this along, see if someone else will love it more than I do. And then I have the Manizer Sisters palette from The Balm. So you, before you could buy all of these on their own, and of course the pan is bigger, but this, it has all 3, and it's gorgeous. This I can't use on my face. It's too dark, but it's a beautiful eyeshadow. This is a good blush topper for me. Still too dark to be a highlight. And then this is a gorgeous highlight. So I need to pull this out and use that more because it's so pretty. It's just been in my drawer, kind of hidden, but I am keeping that. Alright, next is my Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia. Definitely keeping that. I've been loving this. And then I'm also keeping the Self-Made palette, which I love. There's only one shade, maybe 2 shades in here that I don't really use. Never really use a black, and it's like a black with purple pink shimmer. And then this Isla color is so pretty, but it just, I don't know, doesn't pack the punch I want it to, but everything else I absolutely love, and I'm definitely keeping this. And then this was my first ever high-end makeup palette ever, and it's the original one. So I hit pan on Virgin and Half Baked. Those were the ones I used the most. And I have a big dip in Naked, Sin, and Buck, and then a little bit of Sidecar. So I kind of would just use this half of the palette, even though these are really pretty, but this was before I was really into makeup. So I'm definitely keeping this for both sentimental reasons and because it's a great palette. I just need to use it more and try out these colors, because like Gunmetal is really pretty, and I feel like it might be too dark for my complexion, but maybe I can make it work. And then Hustle and Toasted are really gorgeous. So I'm definitely keeping this, but I did favor the first half more than the second half. All right, this is my Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. I love this. I don't own any of the other chocolate bar palettes, but this is gorgeous. Satin Sheets is one of my favorites. It's like a pink gold. I wouldn't say rose gold. Oh my God, I just got a whiff of it. It smells so good. Cafe Olay is this beautiful shimmery taupe. I haven't played with the pinks yet, but I think I want to experiment with that. But oh, and then Almond Truffle is a great like transition crease shade. So this is an awesome palette, good quality. I'm keeping that. The Tartelette, whew, haven't opened that palette in a while, and so a lot of chocolate just hit me in the face. That was a good thing though. All right, so my Tartelette, this is the original Tartelette palette, so it's the all matte. I really like this, and I have gotten quite a bit of use out of it, but not enough to hit pan. So I'm contemplating seeing if my mom would want this, because I feel like she would get more use out of this than I would. So I'm going to set this aside and come back when I'm done with the rest of this. This is the Laura Mercier Sleek and Chic Eye Color Palette. It's really nice and all, but I never use it anymore. Although Ginger, oh, this is one of my favorite eyeshadows. I need to get it in a single. It's just, for my complexion, a great transition shade. But I'm not going to keep the whole palette for that one eyeshadow. I want someone who would actually get more use out of this. So this I'm going to put up on either Poshmark or Mercari. And again, I'll have my links to those in all of these videos in case you want to check out my closets. But this I'm passing along. This is the MAC 15 Warm Neutral palette. And I use this, you know, a few times, and I like the MAC shadows, but I have now have a lot of shadows like this now, and I just haven't been gravitating towards this. So I think I'm actually going to put this up on along with like my Laura Mercier stuff as well, just because it's perfectly good and it's not getting any use. Then I have the Ulta and Jenny Foxman's Fabulous palette. I actually really like this, if you saw my review, so I'm keeping this. This is the Makeup Revolution Redemption palette or Redemption Eyeshadow Palette Iconic 2. So this is supposed to be a dupe for the Naked 2 palette, and I really like this. Like, I love this shade. It's a really good quality. I don't have the Naked 2. I bought this instead, but I'm really happy with this. So that is also staying. And here are my singles. So these are all staying, but I thought I'd show you anyway. So these are all Makeup Geek right here, and I like them. I need to pull them out, especially this green. Oh my God, look at that. And use them more. These three are the Walking on Eggshells trio from Wet n Wild, which I love, and thought I would get more use depotting them. This is my favorite Laura Mercier blush in what, I already forgot what it's called. I'll put it on the screen what this one is called because I forgot, but it's super pretty. It's a great summer color. And then this is, I got from my Ipsy bag. It's the Urban Decay single eyeshadow in Fireball, I believe. And it's tiny, it's cute. I've used it a little bit. I'm gonna keep that as well. So everything of that is staying. Just thought I'd give you a little tour of it. Now I need to make a decision on this. I've actually used it a lot, and I've used it a lot more than I've used some of these other palettes, but I have other matte eyeshadows and I'm just not using it anymore. I think what I'm gonna do, and I think I said this about some other products, if my mom does not want this, I'm gonna keep it. If she does, then it'll have a good home. So that's what I'm gonna do. So for now, I'm getting rid of it. It may come back, who knows. So I sort of decluttered that, and then I got rid of all of these. So I think I made some good progress. The Laura Mercier, the MAC, and probably this Benefit as well are gonna most likely be on my Poshmark. So again, I'll have all those links below if you wanna get your hands on them as well. So I hope you enjoyed this series. I think, you know, every 6 months or so, I'll probably do a declutter series, even though I declutter more regularly than that. But I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't already. And until next time, bye guys.